So, I see that you're horning in on my audience by creating your own BeamNG modding content. You know what? I challenge you to a mod-off competition.
Oh, it's on. It's on. What are we talking about details for this?
Okay, I'm thinking we make an add-on mod for automation cars that anybody can use on their own vehicles, and then see who gets the most votes of which one we think is the of what our audiences think is the best mod.
Well, you know that means we're gonna have to steal some of your audience to vote for me, right?
All right, you know what? Good point. How about I obscure who made the mods and we put it out to vote and see who reckons which mod is best?
Okay, I'm down for that. I think we can do that. I think I can beat you in that.
All right. I will see you back here in 2 weeks.
See you then. Good luck. Oh no. What did I just get myself into? All right. So I got to come up with some sort of mod, something I can compete against filming. Oh geez. Oh geez. All right. Well, what don't we have in automation? Ideally, what we do have in regular BeamNG vehicles that would be useful. So, now, unfortunately, the rules we set out had to be a new mod, which I have a handful of mods I've been working on, and I can't use any of those ideas. I'm talking universal license plates that you can actually put your own words in and stuff like that. Universal quick to add interiors, even monster truck frame and wheels to be able to go on these. But those all have to wait for separate videos because I got to come up with something new. And I am trying to think of what can I do. You know what? Looking at this is the Karam Segnator built this a while back with a build and race against Cosmo. Roof bars give me an idea. Loads. Hear me out. Hear me out. So we can do hitches on automation vehicles, but that's kind of where it ends. Let's see. If I think this car, we'll spawn new. Does this have what I'm talking about? Roof accessory, roof bars. Okay, we got roof bars. Roof bars, yes. What if we're able to put these things onto an automation car? So you can take your couch and put it on an automation vehicle and drive it around. I think that might be something. I think I'm onto something here. I have no clue what Philman's doing, and that scares me because that guy, I'm pretty sure, is a genius when it comes to coming up with creative and interesting mods. But, well, this is the best I can come up with now. This is what we're going to go with. I'm going to pull up that ETK I series, spawn new. And the reason why I am going to do that is if I come back in here, roof accessory, roof bars, find the roof bars and put a load on there. And then if I display names, I can see what those slots are called. Roof bars load. So that's what I need, is a roof bars load on there. Time to start a new mod. Unpacked. We're going to create a new folder. And we're going to call this Take That Filming. And let's see. We're going to go vehicles. Common. All right. So that gets us in the right place. Now, alright, let's see. Let me click over here, find... We'll do the ETKI series, see what we can get from that. If I were the roof loads, where would I be? Ooh, probably under roof bars. Alright. Flex bodies, slots, roof bars, loads. Okay, so there's a load. There's a node offset, which we will be doing our own. So, looks like we're going to just copy all of this and bring it over. And we're going to call this ATM roof loads. Alrighty, let's give ourselves ability to actually see what we're doing here. We're gonna call this ATM roof loads. Authors, me. Perfect. Well, it is the next day. I did some messing around after I stopped recording, and now I have it actually attaching properly and holding on, which is wonderful. So we got the couch here. We got... Uh-oh. We got the mattress on a prototype car. Not ideal. But then I also added a couple other things. So you can throw a Piccolina body on top of your vehicle. Now, I'm not really sure why. The texture showed up last night if you put on a livery, but today it doesn't. So we'll have to mess around with that. But yeah, if you want to do like double-decker type cars from Wreckfest or something, you now can do that with the Piccolina. Or I think I have the Widgeon mostly set up as well, so we'll see. If you want to see other cars that you can do that with in the future, let me know. And the latest thing that I just did the last couple minutes, took a look at Agent Y's Universal JADO mod, and borrowed some code from that to be able to throw JADOs onto this. Now this truck doesn't have the best collision mesh, which is why it's clipping through the windshield like that. But it does work, as you can see. I mean, this truck, I'm going over 300 miles an hour. It's fast. So that's where we're at now. I have some things I need to fix. I need to fix, obviously, to get the JADOs a little bit better. I want to change attachment points for the Piccolina and the Widgeon and make them a little more stable, and hopefully have the actual livery and stuff show up. So, like for example, I come in here and go to three-wheel body. Oh, that one has the paint. But yeah, the Widgeon, I know the attachment points are horrendous, so I need to rebuild those. But you can actually go in and customize the vehicle that's on top. You can add and remove stuff. And like I said, need to adjust the attachment point so it doesn't do that, because that's a little less than ideal. But so time to dive back into some more code and do a bunch of boring attachment point rebuilds, and I'll catch you on the other side of that. Okay, so I spent way too long working on getting things to be stable, secure, going through the Piccolina and the Widgeon and changing every slot name and type so that it doesn't conflict with the originals. And I had to change things up a little bit and do something different. And so I actually borrowed some code from Philman from his turning the Bolide into a semi-truck. And yes, I now have a fifth wheel attachment that I can put on automation cars. Got my rally car here, which can actually tow an empty trailer. I'm surprised. It's not super fast, but it's faster than I thought it would be. And I can do a loop. Pretty sure only one knows, so we're gonna try to. Nice. So yeah, that's where we're at now. I did have someone in my Discord suggest universal light bar as a mod, so I'm gonna see if I can't put that in here as well. Be able to get a police light bar in here, but making progress, having fun, driving myself crazy looking at way too much code. So yeah, the fifth wheel was absolutely a pain. Had to do some new node moving in slots, had to do some node moving in the actual nodes, had to create all sorts of new connection points, but it's not perfect, but it works. Obviously not perfect, but yeah, that's where we're at now. So gonna take a break there, and we're gonna see what else I can come up with in a bit. Alright, so it has been a few hours, maybe multiple hours. And in that time I was able to get quite a bit accomplished here. So I'll give you a little walkthrough of what we got going on. So we now have these as roof accessories. Inside your accessories, you have accessory type. And we got crazy, roof lights and signs, roof loads, and trailer hitch. You guys have seen roof loads. This gives you all the things like a couch, and then you can use the tuning area to move it up and down, etc. We have added the trailer hitch, which gives us, right now, just a fifth wheel. Once again, you can move up and down, left and right to position properly. And it does work. You can hook up to a trailer. It's a lot of fun. We also have roof lights and signs. This one gives you all your amber lights, police lights, old style police lights, taxi ad sign. Once again, as I said, everything can be shifted in the tuning menu to get with things like the police lights. We drop this down to, drop that down too low probably. No, not low enough. Drop it down, hit the right button, it still works. So we got all that in there. That was the newest thing. That was actually thanks to a comment by Z-Man in my Discord suggesting that that'd be a good thing to have for automation cars. So thank you, Z-Man, for that. And then the last item is the crazy accessories, and that is where you have your JADOs and your Widgeon and your Piccolina. Now, with the Piccolina, whoa, I gotta go back up on that one. With it, I no longer can do the different skins, but I had to do it this way to make sure that it didn't conflict with the actual stuff, but it is painted, colorable, even have doors open and everything, so it's still functional. And then same thing with the Widgeon. And the JADOs, of course, make you go fast. So that's where we're at. We're gonna go see what Philman's come up with. Hopefully what I've come up with can not embarrass me in front of him, but only one real way to find out. Let's see what he has.
All right, I may perhaps seen a part of your mod being a roof accessory. I also want to point out for my viewers here quickly, my mod is tiny, and I've got one thing. Your mod, without the vehicle, was over 100 megabytes.
Well, I figured if I'm going up against the best, I got to give it my best effort and throw everything I can at it.
Methinks maybe one day was not enough for me to make a mod to compete with whatever this behemoth mod is that you've made.
One day. Oof. Yeah.
Show me what you've... Yeah, it was less than one day. Show me what you've got.
Alrighty. So, as you said, roof accessories. But got quite a few roof accessories. I'm going to show you a couple mundane things first, and then I'll get to the more interesting things after that.
Show me what you got. Alright, I'm going to tab over to your car. Okay. You've got a police bar on your vehicle. So this is something I did a while ago, but I didn't make it a common mod. I just had it on my own vehicle because I didn't know how to make mods back then.
So
nicely done.
Let's see. I also have. Oh, I gotta move that back up. So
I see your car floating around.
All of these.
I don't see an update. Do you have 2 cars or more than 2 cars?
I have 2 cars right now.
Okay. Have you put the thing on the second vehicle?
I did.
Oh, no, thank you. There we go. Hey, look at you! I did the fifth wheel.
I may have stolen some of your files to make this work, but I hope you don't mind.
It's a little bit cheaty, but okay, I suppose.
But yeah, it does work. Works as the fifth wheel. Does work with the brakes as well, the pressure tank, etc.
Oh, okay. You got all that. Perfect. Nicely done. That was the stuff which I would always forget until it was like time to use it, and I'll be like, damn it.
Yeah. So the categories that I have, the roof lights and signs. You saw the police lights. I also have the taxi ad carrier, the trailer hitch, roof loads, which are all of the loads from the base, the vanilla rooftop thing, whatever you want to call them. So let me put that in.
Just showed me.
Yep. Get in the right spot and hit sync, because apparently it wants me to hit sync for you to see them.
Your vehicles like do a little bit of a dance sometimes. It's weird. Oh, okay. You've got like couches and stuff.
Couches, so the mattress, which does actually affect, and you can lift up cars if you're going too fast with it. Yeah. So all of those loads. And they are able to be broken off.
Side. I ripped it off on mine. I bet you it's still on yours.
It is still on mine.
All right, there we go. I just hit insert and it's refreshed. Okay, so that's your mod then.
Well, and last thing.
Okay, last thing.
I told you there's a couple categories. The last category is the crazy category, and I have if you want, and this is why the mod is so big. You can put a Piccolina or a Widgeon body on top of your car if you want to do a double-decker car.
Don't tell me, show me.
Well, I'm telling you that because I'm showing you something even better than that. And let me lower this down. Now, see, if I was good at modding, I would have put these all at... We went through the effort to put them all at the exact same offset, etc. But since I'm pulling a lot of stuff from common folders... it is what it is. All right, that should be... I
see a thruster, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to put that on mine, but it didn't really help with what I was trying to do. So how about I now show you mine?
Absolutely.
Now, unfortunately, there's control lure stuff, which can't be in the common directory. So you're going to have to like drag this in every time you make a car. So have you ever seen a car so fast you're like, oh yeah, that car's flying?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like my car?
It is a nice car. Does look like it's a fast car. Probably a little bit
Okay,
faster
yeah,
than that station wagon.
You reckon this car looks like it flies?
I mean, I have
How
a
about
feeling.
now?
Holy crap! They popped out and popped back in, but those.
Oh, are they popping back in for you?
There you go. They stayed off that time. You have you have airplane wings that can pop out on your vehicle.
Yep.
That is wild.
You just drag it into each individual car that you have. Unfortunately, I don't know how to put things in a common directory that's lure coding. We were talking about this a little bit earlier. I struggled with that. There is a little bit of control as well, so like steering affects it, and I have a little bit of aileron control. Unfortunately, it doesn't really want to fly, which is a pain in the butt. So if I go over, say, a ramp, so I'm just going to spawn in a ramp quickly. Now, if I fly over this, I will have the ability to fly a little bit. Okay, well, that sucked. Let me get a little bit more of a run up.
Here, I can get out of your way here.
And I could start with the wings retracted and then extend them when I'm in the air. Hold on, okay, I've got to get all my key bindings ready. There we go. Okay, I went... Why is it sucking so bad? I swear, it was going much better than this. So I tried to also add Jato to this. Unfortunately, Jato didn't help the situation. All right. Also, it gets very unstable to drive if you try to drive it too fast. And okay, well, you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
Am I cool?
Well, I think that's certainly a good way to get a long distance on the Car Jump Arena.
Yes, I am actually going to be submitting this to a little old Neological to see whether what he thinks about it.
So you have the wings, I have the rocket engine. Now, if
With our powers combined.
Yes. See, unfortunately, we both used the additional modification slot in there.
Yeah.
Now, I have done on other mods where I put in additional modification 1, 2, 3, 4, and then gave everything the ability to be in any of those slots. Of course, you run into the problem that if you put the same thing in twice, it doesn't like it. But
I just wish there were like multi-slot sort of things where you could just have more slots where like it doesn't require a specific thing. That would be so much better. It's annoying, but still get to make cool things.
Absolutely.
I like being creative. And unfortunately, you can't put this on your car because I haven't dragged the mod into your car. One day, I do hope to learn how to use lure properly in the folder structures, and then I would be able to make this properly usable, but for the time being, I don't have that skill set. Oh, sweet. You've got the Autobello on there. Nice.
Yeah, so I think this is
the right place.
This is why my mod's so big, because I had to bring the files in for this and the widget, but the headlights do work for both vehicles. And I do have driver and hood cam for both vehicles, so if you want to drive from the top, you can, which is...
like the Top Gear upside down sort of double-decker driving challenge thing.
Yeah, it's a little trippy trying to drive from the top.
Well, I think the final thing left to do is to leave it to our members. Now, they're not going to see this video.
Not yet.
And we'll come back in a couple of days to see what they vote for. But I'm going to move this ramp to the end of the highway so I can show you it's just a little bit better. Trust me, it's not as lame as what it looks.
Oh, it does not look lame at all. It looks like a lot of fun.
Well, with the way in which it jumps, it's not doing particularly well. Oh, you are much faster than me. And mine only has like an LSVA. You are completely gone. I do not see you.
And I completely missed the ramp. This thing might be a
No.
little hard to control at a couple 100 miles an hour.
Right. Wings out. Oh, no, I missed as well.
So
We're both terrible, aren't we?
how do you get the wings out on yours?
It is semicolon. Or colon, whichever one it is.
All right.
Let's see if I can get much better flight time now that the wings moved a little bit forwards in the tuning menu. And huh. There we go.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe that was a bit much. Maybe that was a bit much. Okay, well.
Oh, I thought you were going to land that backflip.
Landed it. Skill.
Stuck the landing.
All right, let's go. I really should bind this extendable thing to a controller control because I'm having to like double input device this. All right, here we go. And wings extend. There we go. Oh dear. Oh. Hasn't gone quite to plan. Hey, you landed it.
I did. I didn't go as far because I didn't move my wings forward. But I did get a nice clean landing.
I'll meet you back here in a few days.
Sounds good.
All right. So, it has been 2 days. I completely demolished you on YouTube and in Twitter, 60 to 40. So it's not a complete demolishing.
You know what? You do this for a living, and you're considered the top of the top as far as I'm aware when it comes to modding and BeamNG modding. So the fact that I could still get
you with the names
somewhere close, whew.
I will admit we did it maybe not quite right. Like the couch was facing the wrong way, and you didn't get to show all of your roof accessories. I wasn't able to update the post. I never knew that was a thing.
Yeah, but that's all right. I mean, you know what? I still think I would agree that your mod is definitely the more unique. The whole expanding wings is just still wild to me. But
let me abate your feelings of feeling shortchanged here. I'm just gonna get a run up. I took a little bit of time afterwards because 24 hours not long enough. Oh dearie me, hold on. I'm just bad at driving, so I'm gonna drive. And then we're going to extend. And look at this.
Oh, wow. That thing took right off.
Woo. So much faster now. And like proper control almost. Oh, okay. I'm going sideways. This is not where I want to be. But yeah, there you go. See? I'm not as bad as what I initially thought.
No, that is awesome. I'm going to have some fun messing around with that. That's for sure.
Cool. Almost.
Watch out for that fence.
Works sideways. Okay, yeah. So going sideways is a new thing that wasn't a problem before, but it is a problem now. But there you go. Does that make you feel a little bit better now?
It does. Knowing that.
Because remember when we first tried this, like we had to use a ramp and it still barely took off. But keep going left.
As I said, I'm not too upset because I honestly, whenever I first agreed to do this, I sent a message to Z-Man because we were going to be recording something else, and I was like, what did I just get myself into? What can I possibly make to compete against, the person that I usually go to your videos to watch how to do stuff to make my own mods. So,
and I don't even make tutorials, like.
Well, so I end up watching, like, oh, he did something similar to this, and I go back, and then I'll pause it to try to read the little bit of code you have on the screen. So that is where my modding knowledge came from. So the fact that I could even snag 40% of the votes, I'm still going to call that a win, as far as what it could have been.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
But I bow my widgeon to you.
you doff your widgeon.
Exactly.
Well, it has been fun trying to challenge you. You took how long to make your mod?
So over the course of about a week that I worked on it, almost all of it was in 2 evenings. But then I had some cleanup stuff on a couple other days just to get things looking right.
When we first talked about it, I thought, you know what I think I should do? Trucks are fairly popular. I should make like a trucks add-on mod for like a 5th wheel and an engine. And then my brain just completely forgot about it. Made my own video. And then this came up and I was like, oh, shit, that was my idea. I'm actually glad that this still managed to win. And it was such like came up in 2 minutes of me being like, oh, shit, what should I do? Because you're expecting to have like good competition. And then for me to win, I was worried. I was like, well, I'm the bigger person. If I don't win, then the people are going to be like, see, he is a shit modder. Not even people like his mods. Because there's a few detractors over on the BeamNG repository, which is fine. People are allowed to be detractors. But
Hey,
I'm going to take this as a trophy.
absolute, as you should. And like I said, you have like, what, 50 times my subscribers. I would have been really upset if you had 50 times the votes.
Oh, yeah. That would have been pretty bad.
So, now, I think it definitely helped that they didn't know which one was mine versus yours, or even, the voters didn't have anything, any context on it, just which mod, right?
Yeah, no, kept it as generic as possible. I even put yours in place number 1 to like help kind of abate any concerns.
Yeah. Hey, still had a lot of fun, and I don't know.
And as of yet, also, I suppose you could technically say that I'm disqualified because my mod has to be dragged into each individual mod as opposed to yours, which is actually just a simple add-on. So, I mean, you could take a little bit of that.
Yeah, I am happy with that. Hey, everyone, if you liked what you saw with my stuff, like and subscribe to me. I don't do as crazy stuff as filming, but still think you might enjoy some of the stuff that I put out there. And thanks to Filmin for having me. It's been a blast.